Are you tired, disappointed, or even depressed? You never look forward to anything. Maybe you sometimes catch yourself to always be complaining. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about this one key habit that will massively help you. In fact, try and guess. Try and guess what it is. You've made your guess. Now, this key habit is not only going to consistently make you happier. For example, instead of being 2 out of 7 days a week happy, your younger self, in your future self, after accepting, adapting, and overcoming, of course, you'll be 5, 6, maybe even 7 days in the week truly happy. Now, I'm gonna give you a hint. It's the godfather of happiness. Could be more positive, could see the light in the dark, smile more, but the real godfather of happiness is gratitude. Gratitude is showing appreciation, being appreciative. Is that a word? Appreciative? Showing appreciation for things that you have, for things that you do, and really thinking deeply about what you've got. For example, in any point in your life, you'll always be able to say you're grateful for something. Like, for example, now, just a very general one, as can apply to half the world's population. Half the world's population doesn't have access to internet. If you're watching this video, you have access to internet. You should be grateful you have access to the internet, because you can have so much information. You can find so much valuable information from the internet. Of course, everyone misuses it, and they're just addictions now that the internet has forced us to be addicted to it now. But that's one thing you can be grateful for. And furthermore, most of those people who don't have access to internet, they probably don't even have secure homes. They probably don't even have roofs over their heads. They're probably living in deprived areas. And you most likely have a roof over your head. If you've got access to internet, most likely you've got a safe, secure home. You can wake up every day comfortably and have the opportunity to do pretty much what you want. You have the opportunity to work hard, improve yourself every day, and yeah, it's always something to be grateful for. What else? If your parents cook you dinner, you should be grateful for the food that you have on your plate every single day, because that's such a vital thing to just survive, to live healthily. Food it's a vital source of energy, of mental health, of being and just thriving. I could give you some examples. These headphones, one ear works. It's the right one. This one doesn't work. It's the left. I'm grateful for the left, for the right one working, because it means I can listen to an intelligent podcast on my way to work on the bus. What else? I'm grateful for this water bottle to hold my water, because I can carry it around and hold a liter and a half of water to stay hydrated. There's so many things. Well, when can you actually do this? You can do this absolutely anywhere. You can either do this in a journal, you can do this in a prayer. It can be very good if you're religious. And journal and prayer are very two easy ways to implement gratitude, journaling, expressing gratitude, because you can implement it into a consistent habit. If you pray consistently, start chucking that gratitude. If you journal consistently, which you should, if you don't, hop on it now, check my previous video out. You can gratitude journal in your journal. Like, most people just have a gratitude journal because of how powerful it is, and how sort of, just on its own, it's just one big thing, one sort of massive pillar of self-improvement. It really helps you get the most out of it when you're on a consistent schedule. But another thing you can do is, in sort of difficult times, in busy times, you can mentally express gratitude. You can tell yourself, think, all right, I'm grateful for this window that can let light into my room. I'm grateful for the bus I'm on that will let me get to work faster. There's so many, you can absolutely do this anytime, literally. Everyone's got a brain, whoever's alive has a brain, they can think, and you can think about something you're grateful for. There's always something that will make someone happy, and there is always something you can be happy for, glad for that you have. Now, if you want to take this one step further, if you want to take this a massive step further and really get the most out of this, if you're in a time where you're struggling, in a time you catch yourself maybe even complaining, remind yourself, I need to be grateful for something. And try to be as positive as possible. Even try to force yourself to physically smile, so you're more likely to actually be happy down here. And once you're happier down here, you can get through the challenge you have in front of yourself with much more determination. And one more thing is, once you've expressed that gratitude, if you're in a time of doubt where you're struggling, low time, also say this sentence. Say it with me right now. I've memorized it. You need to memorize it too. You have to. I recognize life's challenges as opportunities to grow. Now, what that is saying is, if I've got a challenge where, for example, I was born with, I don't know, less IQ. If that's you, whoever that is, if I was born with less IQ, I could say, I'm grateful I have this challenge that I am maybe less intelligent than others, but that gives me motivation so I can work, so I reach the normal intelligence and even push further to be more intelligent than the normal average person. If you're in traffic, you can say, I'm grateful that there is traffic here. Humbly grateful, you can say, because it tests my patience. Because remember, to really grow, you need to have discomfort to be presented to yourself. It's like your teeth growing. I know you always felt discomfort, you always felt pains in your gum when teeth were growing. Because there were pain, because there was discomfort, growth occurred. And now you've got a beautiful set of teeth that you can use to gratefully eat your mum's food. You can speak, you can do all lovely things. So make sure in any time where you may be sad, you accept, you adapt and overcome by reminding yourself of what you're grateful for and telling yourself, I recognize life's challenges as opportunities to grow.